going on? Listen, your girl is here. I might be on CP time, but I am here. Let's see, who do we got out there? Come on in the room. Good evening, good evening. Welcome in. If this is your first time ever catching me on live, then you're in for a treat, child. You're going to learn something new. Come on in, come on in. Oh, a minute. Just started a live. Hold on. Letting my friends know I just started going live. All right, good afternoon, good evening. Let's see, who do we got out there? So it is Wednesday. What time is it, y'all? It is almost 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who is still up? Like, who is the night owls? Oh, how many of y'all work for yourselves and you ain't got to worry about going to work tomorrow? Now, if you ain't got to worry about going to work tomorrow, that's why you up. But those who got to clock in tomorrow, half of them, like, getting ready to go to bed. They get ready to go to bed. So if you are new here, just go ahead and put new in the chat because I want to make sure that I welcome you officially. This is my backup page. Let me go ahead and put a board up here so people can know who I am and what I talk about. Let's see if we can find it. Hold, please. Let me see if I can find a board to put up here. Put a board up here. Boom, from a burnt out nurse. Oh, let's talk about it. Yeah, now that's for real. That's for real. I was burnt out. Now, we not going to sugarcoat that now. I don't even want to leave that out. But I was burnt out. I was tired. I was exhausted. They was trying to kill you, girl. I was working 312s a week. Everybody talk about that's a sweet spot. They lied. Hey, Ebony. Thanks for coming in here, Chair. And thank you for pushing me and telling Tanya to tell Danielle to get her booty on live. Because, you know, the time just be going on past. And before you know it, it's going to be a whole new day. And I'm going to be saying I should have, would have, and I could have went live, but I didn't. And so I tell people all the time, make sure that's not a part of their vocabulary. But your girl right here was about to make it a part of her vocabulary. So come on in this room, y'all. If y'all someone who works full-time in corporate America, but you're tired. Maybe you are a registered nurse like me and you know all about the 312s a week. And you're like, you know what? I'm both sick of that too. I need to do something different. But I don't want to sacrifice my income. Now, I don't know nobody who wants to do something different but want to be broke. So that's just stupid. It don't make sense. So we want to do something where we make the same amount of money. Hang on. I got to get some coins. Oh, child. Get some coins. What they say? Spin that stuff. Spin that stuff. They got this new song. It's real ghetto, right? It's real ghetto. It is by the girl who be running the transvestite people and stuff like that for Diddy. Carisha. That's her name. She got this song and she be like, spin that stuff. Yeah, spin that. She be cursing, but you know I don't be cursing, right? Hey, Nick. Welcome in, Nikki. This your first time here. Welcome in. Say hello. Let me know you're here. This is a social media platform, so want to be social. My name is Danielle. I am a retired registered nurse from Virginia. I make money from my phone. I make money from this good old seat and not on my feet like I used to working as a nurse. So I tell other people, if that sounds good to you, then come on in here and learn these skills. If you like working hard and you like working 312s a week, if you like working 8-hour days, then okay, keep doing that, okay? But if you like, I need to do something a little different, yes, spin that. If you need to do something different, you need to be coming in this room and learn this knowledge and this skills, y'all. So my name is Danielle. I am a registered nurse on paper. Okay, I pay my licensing fee, $140 every 2 weeks to keep it active, but I'm not going to do that no more. I make more money from my cell phone and a job can't afford me. They're not going to let me show up and work 1 hour a day and leave when I feel like it. I can't take random bathroom breaks without people watching me. Hey, Spice Lady. Hey, Boss Bae. All the things that happen at a JOB don't happen to me in my house, okay? So I love that. So if you've been looking for another stream of income, you're in the right place. I remember working in healthcare as a nurse. I used to pull up at my JOB, the Journey of the Broke. Hey, Hazel. I would sit up in my good old car. I would say my prayer, read my Bible, put my makeup on. Everything in the world that I could do that I could have did at home because I was regretting going in that place. I don't know, some of y'all might can relate. You probably got a job that you don't like and you might be on CP time by accident, meaning you sat in your car contemplating about going in that job a little too long. So you end up being on CP time. Now, if some of y'all don't know what that is, that's color people time, y'all. That means we be a little bit on the late side, okay? Look, why in the world did it give me an exclamation thing that it blocked your comment? Like, hold on. Filter comment. These comments were hidden by our community flag filter. Approved comments to unhide them. Chill, you did number put 3 exclamation points and it said that it was blocked. Make it make sense. That don't make no sense. So anyway, I just took that off, right? So some of us be on CP time and you should have been on time, but you just ain't want to be there. And that's what happened. Hey, Sandra. Hey, if this your first time seeing me, welcome in. I'm Danielle. I love to have a good time. I love to make money, and I love to work smart, not harder. Okay. So tap this screen up here, like, follow, do what you got to do, share it with somebody else you know broke, somebody who asked you to borrow money and they'll never be paying you back because they need to come learn how they can make money directly from their phone. So if you burnt out, you know people live check to check, maybe you live check to check and you need to change it, then you're in the right room. If you missing time with your family because of that job, like I did, you in the right place because I worked in a hospital. I was a CVICU nurse. So I had 2 patients, which ain't bad, but I'm gonna just tell you, we worked every other weekend. Plus, on top of it, I worked rotating holidays. So if I work this Christmas, I'm off next Christmas. If I'm off this Thanksgiving, I work next Thanksgiving. The 4th of July just passed. So if you work 4th of July, you got it off next 4th of July. Granted, you're still on that same unit and you didn't move. So because the hospital never shuts down. But when you have children like I do, I got 4 kids. Anybody in here parents? If you got kids, put in the chat you got children because that's something else we got in common. Sometimes they pluck a nerve, but we love them, right? We still want to spend quality time with them. And so I just feel like when they were out of school for different holidays, you got kids, Ebony? How many you got? I got 4. I just feel like I should be home too. My husband off work, I want to be home too. I don't want to be up in this job, even though that's the profession and the career that I chose. I didn't want to be there. Girl, you got 5. You done beat me. Whoop, whoop. I don't find many who beat me. I find people tell me like, you got 4 kids? That's a lot. I'm like, child, that ain't that many. Because once you got 1, you got 2. What's the difference between 2 and 3? Then once you got 3, 1 more, it ain't that big of a deal. You don't even notice a difference, child. He's cooking the same amount of food. Ain't nothing different, right? And so I just feel like I was missing time with my family and I just needed something else. I tried network marketing, MLMs. I'm not sure if any of you have ever done that, but I used to be a sales director in Mary Kay while I was still working as a nurse because you don't make enough money to replace your income. Thank you so much for the likes, y'all. I appreciate it. We up to 1K likes. We might can get this joker to 2 tonight. I was a sales director in Mary Kay. I did that for 3 years, still working as a nurse, which means I added extra burnout on top of it. 6 years ago, I did find a network marketing company where I exceeded. I started making over 6 figures every single year, and that allowed me to walk away from my job. You did Avon, and I ain't heard about it say 5 links in forever. I remember 5 links, yes. And so I was finally able to leave. I was making over 6 figures in that wellness company, but something happened abruptly. I decided I wanted more streams of income. When you're making more than 15K every single month, you better start investing. You better start looking at other opportunities because you want your money to grow and do other things. So I started a travel business. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know Melaleuca owned me, so I didn't know I wasn't allowed to do that. They shut my business down. I lost my organization, over 1,003 individuals. Income went from 15 plus thousand to $0 every single month. It was a hard pill to swallow, but I thought I was going to go build another network marketing business. But if anybody in here has ever done any of those jobs, you know that's a lot of work. You're reaching out to random strangers. You're approaching family members and friends. They begin to duck and dodge you if they didn't support your business, scared that you're going to ask them about it every time that you see them. And I didn't want that type of reputation, and I didn't want to do it again. A girlfriend of mine said, Danielle, take a look at digital marketing. She called me on the phone and she shared it with me. I didn't want to at first. I paused. I said, that doesn't seem real to me. I don't believe people are making 30K a month and working 1 and 2 hours a day. I don't know how that's possible. The month that I made $32,000 in Melaleuca, I was working probably 8-10 hours a day, always on the phone, running Zooms and stuff like that. So I know it's possible. It's not that I have never made over 30,000 in a month. It was just, I know the work that it takes. And I found people in this digital space who weren't even putting in a fraction of the time that I was working in network marketing, and they were doing it. So I didn't believe it. So it took a second go around for her to approach me and say, Danielle, you got to look at this. A mutual friend of ours, now she built that trust factor. Someone I personally knew came in here and made over 5 figures in their first 30 days. And I said, all right, now let me really pay attention here. And that's when I took a second look. And I'm so excited that I did, y'all, because there were several things that hit me right out the bat that I wasn't used to. One was working 2 hours a day and having 22 hours of your day to spend with your family. I said, okay, that makes sense to me. I'm a registered nurse. I've been one for 21 years. I've never had a job where you can work 2 hours a day and make full-time income. I need to hear more about that. That resonated with me. The second thing, you never have to approach a family member and friend again. I'm like, I can dig that. So since I've been doing this, y'all, I've never approached a single person that I know personally. Never, ever. Not once. And in my first 30 days, I made $5,400 here with no tech skills. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't call a single family member or friend. Didn't approach anybody who did Melaleuca with me because, one, I built a reputation and they probably would have trusted me and followed me to something else. I wanted to do this straight from scratch, from the ground up, to see if it really works. And I'm proof that it does. I'm over 40. I thought this was a children's platform. My oldest daughter is 25. I remember being in TikTok videos when she was in high school with her. So now you telling me that my peers are on here making thousands of dollars, becoming millionaires, earning six figures, and I have to work my tail off in network marketing to do it, or I would have to pick up so many shifts and overtime to live the glamorous life I want to as a nurse, but while my feet, my back, and everything else hurts. This sounds really good to me. And so I decided to purchase a digital program. The very first digital course that I purchased cost me $900. Best $900 I've ever spent. And the reason being is because it opened my eyes. It gave me knowledge. It helped me understand what digital products was. Helped me to appreciate that I didn't need to create something on my own. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to run the back end office, have tech skills, be computer savvy, because that's not what I've been doing for the last 20 years of my life. And so that taught me the first stepping stone, the basis that I needed to start succeeding in this space. And I absolutely love it, y'all, because it took somebody who was a complete beginner with no followers. That's me. I had no followers on TikTok, y'all. I was new here. I had never even had a login and a password. And I was able to do this. My 5th month of doing digital marketing, I made my first 5 figures. And I said, okay, this is so good. This is unbelievable. This is just wonderful. Now I love it. I do this in pockets of time in my day. I do what's important to Danielle first. I live my life and then I fit this in. Hence why it's 10 p.m. and I'm just cutting this on. Because I decided today that I wanted to do baseboards and windows and show off today, right? That's what I decided to do. I believe you too. Yes. And that's what I decided to do today. So I did all of that. And then now I said, okay, it's time. And plus I have my own community, you guys. And so I do education and training and teach people about digital marketing, how to build a business in this space, step by community, you guys. And so I do education and training and teach people about digital marketing, how to build a business in this space, step by step. And so I have a training call inside of my community at 8 p.m. And then I said, okay, now I think I will go ahead and go live. So this will constitute as my 2 hours of working today. I have not posted one single piece of content. That'll be work. I haven't done that because your girl sticks to the numbers. I do 2 hours a day and less. More so on the less side and still make money because I have automations. My business runs 24/7 in the background without me. So it's like having 50 million Danielles always working, but I'm not present. That's what I've learned through this space. I've never had that in anything else. Jobs, I had to trade my time for money. I had to show up to get a paycheck. Here, I do the work I created. I put my effort in once and I continue to make money. Like I came in this space, I create content based on the programs that I was in. They taught me what to do. I create content. I make 1-2 posts a day. And guess what? Someone can find it 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years from now. It don't matter. I'm still going to need money then. And they might look at it and say, oh, that sounds like me. That resonates with me. I want to learn a little bit more. And they do so because they're grown. They make a buying decision just like they do on Amazon, just like you do on Amazon. Some of y'all shop on Amazon and TikTok shop just like me. I got 3 packages over here that came today, hotmess.com. But I shop on there and I don't need help shopping. I just go on there, I pick what I want, I'm grown, and I pay for it. The same is true when you start in this space, y'all. And when I started, I didn't have anything to market and sell. So if you don't have anything to market and sell, you're in good company with me because I didn't either. And I'm going to show you how you can learn from these courses. They allow you to learn and also resell them. Now, I'm not here to sell you anything today because I don't believe in pushing people into a buying decision. I feel like you need to make the decision that resonates with you, that's the best fit for you and your family. It's just like clothing you purchase. One size does not fit all. I've had tons of digital courses and they're not all created equally. They're all a little bit different. And so I have a community where not only do I teach you step by step as a beginner how to build in this space, but it's a safe space so that you can ask your questions, to be comfortable, to learn, see what the day in and day out activities looks like as a digital marketer. I do weekly challenges, which encourage you to start learning how to create content. Who do you want to speak to? teaching you and coaching you how to go live. This is all without a program, so that when you are ready to start making moolah, you can purchase a course if you choose to. That decision falls solely on you. But don't just keep watching people on this good old free internet making money from their phones and you just keep going past. Or you save a video and you like something and you comment and you say, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start Monday, but then you don't. One thing about life is that time moves with or without you. You have an opportunity to make a decision to be on the right side. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about Danielle. I'm going to be rich with this and my husband's going to retire because of digital marketing. So when you see me years down the road, I don't want you to be like, oh my God, I was on that girl live in 2026 and I learned about digital marketing. I could have, I should have, and I would have been where she is. But you ain't, because you couldn't make a decision. The problem with that is, I'm going to say this to you, because your kid's going to look at you and say, you know what, Mom, Dad, you was there. You knew that girl when she first started. You had your hands on the same opportunity. You telling me that we could have been not living, eating off peanut butter and jelly and eating hot dogs every weekend and fried bologna sandwiches. We could have been eating steak and shrimp. Shame on you. Shame on you, because you couldn't make a purchasing decision. Look at stuff with a mind to be educated and understand exactly what it is. But once you do, don't let fear stop you from making a decision that can change your life, your family's life, and your generational bloodline that ain't even here yet. Sometimes we never understand the value of a moment until it's a memory. When we can look up years later and say, oh, I shoulda, oh, I woulda, and I coulda. Don't nobody want to be a part of that community. I'd rather make a decision today and 6 months from now be like, oh, I'm so glad I did that, than 6 months from now be like, darn, I'm still broke. I wish I had tried. You see, there's a difference in the mindset of people. Some people can make a decision, live with it, and know that you're going to roll with the tides, you're going to learn, and others just can't. I don't want to be that type of person. I don't want to be the person who looks up and says, I wish I had did this or I had tried this. No, I'm going to try, because one thing about Danielle and Tamon, that's my husband, we make calculated decisions and risk that has return on investment. I got to know ROI. And I'm just going to tell you this from a standpoint of working in this space. These courses and stuff is dirt cheap. Cheap. When I say cheap, they cheap. And people are out here becoming millionaires with them. You got things that you can invest in and you can pay $10 for it. And you can sell it and sell stuff over and over and over. You can have a $10 a month plan for something that costs $100. But if you sell it 10 times, you sell it one time. Let's just back up. You sell it one time, you'd have made all your money back. Now, everything from that point on is profit. Do you understand that that's a huge difference compared to traditional brick and mortar businesses where the government expects you to have so many deductions that they don't expect you to make profit for 3 to 5 years? But you got people coming in this space and spending $10 in a month and making $10,000 in a month. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Don't be on this internet watching people make this kind of money and not understand what it is and how they doing and not get you a piece. Because digital marketing is the wave of the future. This is $1 billion industry, hands down. And I ain't talking no $1, $2, $3 billion, even though I ain't got that kind of money. I'm talking about $600 billion last year. $600 billion last year alone. They said it's going to be $1 trillion industry by 2030. So you on something that's like this, it's going up. I'm going to tell you, maybe my business and them other businesses ain't work out so much because they ain't projected by Forbes and stuff to be no $1 trillion industry. But digital marketing is everything. It's everything we do. Like, who got Netflix? You ever watched a movie on Netflix? You ever watched a movie on Netflix? Anybody? Who got Prime, Hulu, HBO Plus, Cinemax Plus, all these acronyms? Listen, digital assets, y'all, is the wave of the future. You pay with your good old card and you have access to the movie. That's a digital asset. Physical asset would have been back in the day if you had a VHS tape and you had a DVD player. We don't have that stuff no more. The world is digital. You instantly can pay with your credit card and have access in your house. You know how much money is saved when you ain't got to have that much plastic. You ain't got to have a CD case and a DVD for every single thing. Everything is electronic. It's digital. It comes to you. Why do you think Kindle stock and stuff went up like, phew? It was a digital asset. People ain't had to go to the library. They ain't got to go to Barnes and Noble. No more. You could just pay and instantly read it on this little device and you had access to it. Digital. That's the world we live in. Your paycheck, direct deposit me somebody. How many of y'all still showing up at the job on Friday to get a paper paycheck, driving to your bank, cashing it, asking for a money order, looking for your checkbook to pay for your mortgage and your rent? Man, them days is over. Electronic deposit. All you want to know is them numbers add up to how many hours you worked. You know, when you swipe that good old card, you expect it to work. Some of y'all swiping happy. Digital. You get to the gas pump. You use your phone. Digital pay. Tap to pay. Digital. That's all we doing, y'all. And we selling something that somebody else created and making bank. If y'all want to learn these skills, I teach it for free. I teach it for free every Wednesday, 8 p.m. My community is down the bottom somewhere. It's down there somewhere. It's this little orange square button. If you tap that orange square button right now, it's going to say, how do I join your free community? Join my community. It's free 99. Free 99. If it's free, it's for me. If it's free, give your girl 3. Join my community because they ain't going to be free forever. It's up to 300 and something members, but I believe in giving back. I've been able to make money in this space and I'm able to share it with other people. And so if you've been wanting to learn in this space, but you're like, listen, you've been skeptical and scared. You don't quite want to drop $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $900. Come learn for free. And then when you get to that point and you say, you know what, I need more. I need now to do this. You're going to find a section in my community where I teach you about the different courses that I have. And I tell you which ones I recommend. Like, let me just show you. Okay, I can show you better than I can tell you. Let me show you inside of my community real quick. And if y'all want to get in, go ahead and get in free so I can let you in while I'm here. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm a nurse. So I teach wellness education in my community too. So you're going to learn health and wealth because what good is making money and your tail sick? So you got to be working on your health too. We only got one life, right? So we need to be healthy too so we can be able to spend this money we making on this good old internet. So I do teach healthy, natural modalities to take care of your health. Tanya, what did it say, became a title gifter for the first time? What? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bert Roberts, welcome in. Tap, tap, tap. You see what they say? Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Say hello. Let me know you're here. You know, it's an engagement platform. You want to engage. It's social media. Be social. You can talk to me. I ain't gonna bite you. Just lying. Just kidding. All right, so listen. Let me go ahead and flip my camera around real quickly. This is my community. It's called Live at Your Pace because that's the whole goal. We want to beat to our own drum, live at our pace. You want to be like me. I don't even set an alarm clock. I sleep till my body say, Danielle, it's time to get up. You done got enough sleep. Wake up. I know some of y'all got to wake up in the morning to that alarm clock. So I'm going to keep it very brief and get up out of here real quick. But right here, I have pinned every single week where I do a weekly challenge inside of the community. So last week's challenge was helping people to identify who do they want to talk to who do they want to support, who do they want to help when it comes to being on social media. This week's challenge is for them to go live at least one time. How many of y'all in here right now go live? Put in the chat a 1 if you go live, or just say yes. Just say yes in the chat. If you go live, put yes in the chat. If you don't go live, put no. How many of y'all go live? Say yes if you go live, put no if you don't. Yes or no? I'm trying to help y'all engage so y'all can get some points. All right. No, says Tanya. Anybody else go live? Does anybody else in here ever go live? Not yet. Okay. Anyone else? Hey, Cola. Ebony, sometimes. Okay. Anyone else? Do you go live yet? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you go live? Let's see. Crickets. Come on. Yes or no? Do you go live? You want to learn? I got your back. Child, I'll teach you. I got a whole module teach people how to go live. Teach you how to go live. Okay. All right. So, okay. Nobody else got an answer for me. No yes or no. Yeah, but y'all done hurt my feelings. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. Y'all done hurt my feelings. Anyway, so this week, that's all they need to do. They don't need a perfect script. They just need to show up and give value. The week's challenge is to take one step toward becoming visible. Go live for at least 10 minutes once this week and invite people to either follow you, get some information about whatever program they may offer, because everybody in my community, they promote different things, or join you in the community, whichever one, right? So people put down here below who they're going to speak to, what questions they may have for me, and I'll respond, or others will respond, which is a good thing as well. But you see people in the community, inside of the community, are communicating. Communicate. Okay, I don't know if they go together, but it makes sense. But that's what we want to do. So when you come in here, it's okay to be a fly on the wall, but get involved, get engaged, ask questions. That's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to get comfortable. And also participate in each weekly challenge, because I'm helping you step by step to grow so that you can be comfortable in this space. Hey, you interested? Come on, join my free community, baby. Oh, all you have to do is click that orange Service Plus button at the bottom of the screen. You'll see an orange little square, and then it'll pop up and say, how do I join your free community? And it'll automatically send you a DM for the link to get inside. Okay. And then come on in. And so you just missed it. I just did a training at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. So at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays, I go live inside of my community. So feel free to maybe join the next one. Okay. So next week, feel free. But the calendar is right here at the top. So you can always go up here and see exactly what I'm teaching. So next week on Thursday, you can see that the lesson is about blood pressure. What is yours? So we're going to talk about natural ways to manage your blood pressure. The first thing the doctor always want to tell you is to cut back salt, but everybody's blood pressure is not related to salt. It could be your adrenal glands. It could be hormonal. It could be stress. It could be so many different things. So we're going to talk about ways naturally that you can start looking to kind of pinpoint what's going on within your body. Then start adding supplements and see how your body responds, even whether it's start drinking hibiscus tea every day. Do you need to get a juicer? So you can get nitrates in. What foods can you use that causes vasodilation? Increasing your water intake, more than 8 cups of water, but half your body weight in ounces. So we'll talk about all these things too next week. So that's next week on the 16th. But you just come to the calendar and you'll see what's going on. But when you get in the community, I always encourage people to come to the Start Here section, because when you start here, this is where you're going to learn about digital marketing. You want to learn what is digital marketing, what is MRR, what is affiliates, what is PLR, some of these acronyms and terms you'll hear in this space. You want to have an understanding as to what they are. How can you decide what you want to do if you don't really understand what's all out here and what's offered? Then you just buying the first thing you see. Don't do that, okay? How to start a business from A to Z. And this is going to teach you. It's only 11-minute video, you guys, that I made and created for you. And it's going to answer the questions and walk you through, okay? Anytime you have questions, though, I want you to post them in the community. Right on the front, you can tag it as questions. I'll show you how to do that as well. But start here in the classroom with the Start Here. If you miss weekly challenges, come right here and you can catch up with them and do one at a time, one for the entire week. Then you move to the next. This is going to give you stepping stones to help you grow into a proficient digital marketer before you decide. I also have here my favorite digital tools and courses that have made me thousands of dollars. So if you click it, oh, this is how to go live. Hold on, teaching you how to go live. This one here. You'll see the different ones that I've had. You'll see this one is worldwide. This is only in the USA. This is US and Canada. This is worldwide. But I'll explain to you, like, this program is good for a person who wants to know everything from A to Z, like how to build a funnel, how to get a domain name, like through GoDaddy and Ionos and branding yourself and all that. I don't recommend this for people who don't have basic computer skills, unless you just determined to learn. Because otherwise, it ain't worth your time. You can be frustrated and you're going to quit before you even get going, because you got to set everything up first. I tell you which ones I feel like is like good, like a business in a box. I'm just trying to think of one that is DWA is. So I got a video here that's going to show you exactly what it is. But I call this a business in a box. You get a referral affiliate link and immediately you can use that and you'll be able to sell. Your commissions are there. You get paid within 2 days. The cost of this program, because it's an academy, $497, but you make $422 per sale. So you're going to learn about these different ones that I have. I have more than what's listed here. Okay, let's just get that very clear. Some I don't think worth hot air out nobody's butt, so I don't promote it. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. So they ain't there. Don't if you got something you done seen and you want to know if I got it, just ask me. Send me a little message right here. You see that little message up there when you're in the community? Send me a message and communicate directly with me, and I'll tell you and answer any questions that you have. But inside of here, when you come, you click this button here. You can title it, but you got to introduce yourself. If you want to discuss something, maybe you got a win you had. Maybe you went live for the first time. Maybe you got your very first follower. Maybe you posted your very first piece of content. Share your wins with us. We don't care what they are. They can be monetary. It's things that's causing you to grow, to stretch out of your comfort zone so you can get to start making money, okay? Questions. If you got a question, type it here. Don't be fearful and mark it as questions. You get to tag the category. And that way we can help you assist and answer. And don't feel like you can't communicate here. I see a lot of posts from me, but you see someone else, Serena, she just posted, hey, everyone. Getting ready this morning and started thinking, someone else put their newbie. I'm new to the group. This person is working on overcoming procrastination. Different things, different people. Curious, who's been here the longest? What's your biggest thing you've learned so far since you've been in this community? Feel free to share, okay? Because that's what community is. And that's what we're here for, is to support one another, help you grow, help you build. Do you have to have a digital course already to be in my program? No, you can have one and just be lost and stuck and trying to figure out what to do. Okay, and you just need accountability. You need extra mentorship and support. Come on in. You may be someone who says, you know what? I don't have a clue what this is. I've been seeing people on the internet talking about it. They're showing screenshots. I don't even know. I don't know. Chad, I think they lying. Come on in, start learning exactly what it is. See for yourself, learn, but at your own pace. Because that's the name of my group. My group is Live at Your Pace, because it's taking small steps for you to learn at what's comfortable for you. But I'll tell you, one of the biggest things that I love out of this has finally given me the freedom that I have always desired. Nursing couldn't give it to me. MLMs and network marketing couldn't do it either. But I truly have time freedom. Now I live on my own terms. I've homeschooled my kids now. The past 2 years I've been doing this. I'm a chicken mom. I went and got me 4 chickens. Baby chicks. Now they bigger. They lay eggs now. But I have time to do what I want to do. So just imagine that you get to plan your entire life and work this in pockets of time. Imagine never requesting or asking for time off, permission. If you got to ask permission off, the truth is you don't control your life, right? It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. It's the reality that mostly all of us have lived, right? But imagine never having to request time off, ask permission to do things. Go on vacation when you feel like it and know that you still can make money and work from no matter where you are in the world. You got a cell phone and you got access to stable Wi-Fi, you in business. You could be on a cruise ship. You could be on an island somewhere. It don't even matter. If you got a device and you got Wi-Fi, you're in business. That's the 2 basic requirements. You could be a felon. I don't care. Nobody cares. You could be on your 5th husband. I don't care. Nobody cares. It don't matter. Nobody care about none of that. That's why the internet is so amazing. You can learn these high income skills. Your past don't matter. Imagine not being denied a job for any crazy reason. Ain't got to deal with toxic coworkers. You ain't got to do none of that stuff no more. You just cut that good old cell phone on and you go live. Every time you go live, it's for a purpose. Anytime that you create content now, it's for a purpose. It ain't to keep your family members up to date with what you got going on in your life. It ain't their business. Every time that you send an email now, it has a purpose. It's just conscientiously learning to take some of the basic things that we do on a regular basis, but now making it work for us. We're no longer scrolling on the internet just to kill time aimlessly for fun. Why am my eye itching, y'all? We ain't doing that no more. We just not. It's a purpose to it. We've learned to turn this good old cell phone into your personal ATM machine. Your cell phone is the gateway to your future. Stop using it and letting it be a liability. You're paying a monthly fee to have it. You're paying a cell phone bill. You're paying an internet bill at your house. Turn it into an asset, something that's generating income for your household. And if you don't know how to do it, get in my free community. I'll teach you, and you can learn how you can turn your cell phone into something that makes you money when you sleep. I call it pillow money. I love waking up and I got a notification on the top of my phone that says, you've been paid. That sounds good to me. It don't happen every night, but it happens. And when it do, I'm going to tell you, I'm like a chess cat. I don't even want to go back to bed. I see it when I go pee in the middle of the night. Y'all know all my people over 40, y'all wake up too. You probably got a cup of water by your bed, right? That's where we mess up at right there. That cup of water by the bed. Think you can drink in the bed and it ain't going to wake you up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And it does. And you're going to be running to that toilet to pee. And don't check that cell phone like I do. That's the part we messed up, looking at that blue light, right? But only if you're serious. So if you're serious, though, and you really want to start learning these skills, then join my standard community, the free part. I have beginner training. You've seen it. I got weekly challenges. You saw the resources I have in there to help you learn. But all at your own pace. It's all about you. You take in a little bit. When you want a little more, you get a little bit more. It's totally up to you. You're the boss. Okay? You're the boss. I always firmly believe in boss up or be bossed. You can start deciding. I decide I'm going to be the boss. You decide what's best for you. But there's absolutely no pressure. You know, I don't want nobody to feel pressure. It's just an invitation to come in as a beginner, remove the overwhelm, start learning about making money, and just have a safe place to grow, learn with like-minded people who are there to support you and raise you up as you're in your learning journey. So if learning digital marketing is something that's been on your radar, I would love to have you join my free community. If understanding how people are really making money online has been on your radar, come to my free community. I'm going to help you. If it looks good or you heard something today that piqued your interest and you're like, that sounds like something I think I want to do or I'll be comfortable learning, join my free community. Come in there, ask all the questions you need to ask. Join my live trainings and then decide. Make the right decision for you. But stop watching people's lives. Stop saving people's videos. Stop thinking I'm going to make money one day, someday. Make it today. You'll never be younger than you are today. So if you're not making a decision to get started with the course, at least start taking the steps to start learning. That's it. To start learning what other people have already found before you. You're not too late. You're not tardy to the party. You're right on time. And the fact that you spent time with me this evening, it shows that something inside you knows that you're created and you want more and you deserve better. And if that's you, then I invite you to join me and live at your pace. Down here at the bottom, I'm going to pin it one last time. I don't know. I got something here that I tried to create this service plus. It says, say hi and I'll send it over. Well, say hi and I'll send you the link right on over so you can join my free community. I'll let you in, introduce yourself, and get started right at the top of the classroom and start learning. And I look forward to meeting you in the inside. Show your face in your camera. Cut your camera on when you come. I don't like looking at people's names. To me, it feels like walking through a gravesite. I don't care if your hair busted. It could be toe up from the floor up. Put a hat on it. Put a bonnet on it. I don't care. Okay, just come on in there. Show yourself, introduce yourself, be a part of the family, be a part of the community, and grow and change your life. Because your life could look totally different 6 months from now. It could look totally different 1 year from now. You could be in a totally different tax bracket. But it's solely the decision falls on you. What will you do with the information that you learn? It's all up to you. But you can't say you didn't know. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a good night.